It is around 3 o'clock-ish. We are launching now. We are back on home waters. I did a big massive drive last night to get home. This is going to be interesting because usually I can go out further, but it's a king high, so this is going to be interesting to try and get my kayak around here so I can just push off and access it. Honestly, I could probably nearly get the pedal drive in here now. It's that deep. Usually I've got to paddle out a bit. So there you go. Now king high means Bream will definitely be up in amongst all the goodies, which is definitely what we want. Especially coming into the evening when the sun starts setting and you get a lot more shade. This could be a really good fishing session, or it could be really bad. I'm not too sure yet. I'm very tired from all my other little bits of fishing, but here we go. We've got to drop this rudder down as quickly as we can. I don't know what the tide's doing, if the tide's coming in or out. I don't check that. I also don't check barometric pressure and everything else that people talk about. I go fishing when I can go fishing. And love it or hate it, the best time to go fishing is when you want to go. So I didn't even get a warning. That thing just came up and smoked it straight out of the gate. Come on. Get away from those snags, I can see it. It's a nice brimbo. Oh, it's a pretty good brimbo actually. Oh, that's right. I don't have my big net. I've got to reach for my little net. Oh, Jesus. These are... Yeah, I'm going to try and net this in a way that the trebles don't get caught in it. And then there we go. This is what I don't like about these nets. There's a cheap net to get me out of a bad situation. And this is the reason why I don't like them. You'll see in a second. First of all, I can't even grab him right now. I don't know where these trebles are. It's one problem with this net. You've got spikes everywhere. And this is why you don't like these nets. But it was my only option at the time until I can fix my good net. Look at that. All right. Don't even know. For bait fishing, these nets are great. But lure fishing when you're using trebles, absolutely shocking. Because I can't get purchase to get these hooks out. It's caught in the net. Now, get this guy out, give him a measure. No, he's a 26. Right, I just hit Dora Creek probably, I don't know, 100 metres ago, 200 metres ago. I think, pretty sure from here to the freeway bridge is about 800 metres. Then we'll turn left, go onto the swinging bridge. I'm trying to think of where that is. It's probably another couple hundred metres, 300-400 metres there. Then it's another kilometre or two to actual Cooranbong, which is where I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get up as far as possible. While this wind is behind me, with this current, I'm just going to trawl a lure behind me, and that one's not trawling at the moment. So I'll get that out. I'll trawl a lure behind me, and we'll just see if we get anything on the way. If not, the whole aim is really to get up towards Cooranbong. I'll be back to you. Alrighty, I have noticed that there is a lot more timber in that over the water. There's a couple of paddle boarders down here, so I'll stop recording before I get to them. But we're starting to see the structure for Bream and bass and EP, so we'll just keep going. I'm going to try and get to the end and then fish my way back. That's the plan. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, well, I just got the heads up. They believe, and now I've got to wait for my mic to kick in. They just tell me if I keep going, I'll eventually get to a massive amount of trees and stuff like that. Now, as far as my bass knowledge goes and EP knowledge, trees, fallen trees and lots of like rock walls and stuff like that is perfect territory for them. Same with Bream. But we'll just keep going. We'll see how much further we can get up here until it's impossible. Yeah, there's improbable and there's impossible. Depending on how far we get up, depending on whether I'll call it impossible or improbable. But like Jiggity Creek, there's a certain point it's improbable, but there's a certain point that it just becomes impossible unless you've got a few people and you lift your kayaks over logs and stuff like that. So technically still improbable, but yeah, there's a stick. There's a nice big branch coming out from under there. I should be soundering all this, but my sounder doesn't have much battery left. I haven't charged it since a couple of days ago. Alright, I'll be back. Well, we are far up here now. I actually don't know how far up. I can hardly take a proper pedal without hitting tree stumps. Can hardly make a cast without snagging. There you go, there's another one. I'm just going to go straight for down scan. Very murky. What was that? I think it's mullet. think it's right, but we've got to check it out. I might try a splash pan. Because the fish will learn. If you keep going back there, they just learn. They're not the dumbest animals in the world. That would probably go to a bird. But finally, you see how he grabbed it and took it? That's what I was talking about. Finally, after how many hours? He's not big, but we'll take him. He's not big, but we'll take him. Finally. That's what I wanted. See how he just came up and just... He was so aggressive. That's what I'm used to. I'm used to him being very aggressive. Not this nudging. Nudging's what a mullet does. Come on. Alright. For those who are playing at home, he would be a 12 centimetre model. Maybe a bit bigger, maybe 15. I doubt 15. It'd be a struggle if he was 15. I might just have to smother it in scent. Like, I don't know. I'm dropping it because it's not scented enough. Like these lures over time, I swear, just start to absorb the actual scent. Especially these little cicada lures. Let's put it back in there and see what happens. I doubt I'll get a second run at it. Like I said, once they do their hit, that's pretty much it. Unless they're fighting over it, if there's 3 or 4, they will seem to hit it multiple times because they're fighting for food. But usually when they're fighting for food, they're on the smaller end of the scale. Oh, there you go. Look at that, right in amongst that snag. Come on. Come on, he'll be the biggest of the day. think he's the biggest of the day. Oh, yep. Maybe the biggest of the day. Let's whack this in reverse. Just worried about. What? Alright. Let's get out of here. See that right up in that bank. Right up in the bank. I keep telling people that's what they need to do. Let's give it a bit of a cool down. Oh, nearly had a treble in me then. Oh, stop. Or is he second biggest? He's 25. There you go, bud. I can't remember the size of the other one because it's been so long. I think the other one was 23 maybe. I don't think it was. Don't think he was big. Alrighty, that will be it for this video. Basically what you can see there is what I can see. We've got the time of, and I don't know what time that is. Oh, it's 8:36, nearly 9 o'clock. People's bedtimes, including my own. The boat ramp is right there, which you can't see. I can only just make it out. One thing I will notice from today is the fish really came on at that last bit of light, which means the spot that I went to is probably fishes better at night or that pre-evening, but it's too hard to get there in the dark to fish the first light, and it's too dangerous to come out of there because there's sticks just sitting 10 centimeters, 5 centimeters under water, which you probably won't see in this video at all. But yeah, I kept hitting stuff. I ended up having to paddle some of it. I take my pedal drive out and paddle. It just got ridiculous. So I dare say that will be a no-go for a while, for me personally. And other than that, thank you for watching all these videos. There's a heap of content that has probably come out now, where I catch my first mangrove jack. I've got to thank Terry from Morris at Bait and Tackle for putting me onto a location to catch one. And there's a few other things in that video as well of my trip up to Coffs Harbour and beyond. Other than that, you would have seen those videos. I think that's about it. I don't know when my next lot's going to come out because I've got kids during the school holidays, so I'll try and get a video out here and there and be a bit more consistent when I can, and if I can fish a whole heap I will backlog them, unless I get too far in front, and then I'll probably release a whole heap in one go. Alright, take it easy everyone, and like always, have a nice day.